Why do some businesses remain successful for decades, while others disappear after a few years? Why do some people seem to see opportunities long before everyone else notices them? The answer is often vision. Not just vision for today, but vision that persists into the future. Welcome back to the video series on Creating Wealth by Dr. Charles Apoki. To get soft or hard copies of this book, please check the links in the description. In Genesis chapter 13, after Lot separated from Abram, God told him to lift up his eyes and look northward, southward, eastward, and westward. God was teaching Abram a principle that still applies today. Before you can possess something, you must first see it. Vision always precedes possession. The future belongs to people who can see beyond the present. Jorge Monge once said, "Planning must be understood as a continuous process integrating social and economic factors." Planning is not a one-time exercise. Vision is not a one-time event. Both require continuous adjustment as circumstances change. Konrad Adenauer also made a profound statement. We all live under the same sky, but we don't all have the same horizon. That is one of the greatest differences between successful people and unsuccessful people. Many people see only today. Others see tomorrow. A few see the day after tomorrow. Those who see further usually prepare earlier. And those who prepare earlier often enjoy greater opportunities. The world is changing faster than ever. We live in an age of rapid change. Technology is changing. Consumer preferences are changing. Business models are changing. Entire industries are changing. What was popular yesterday may become obsolete tomorrow. At one time in Nigeria, German and French automobiles dominated the roads. Brands like Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, and Peugeot were highly desired. People preferred large vehicles that projected prestige and status. Over time, however, consumer preferences began to shift. Japanese and Korean vehicles gained popularity because they offered fuel efficiency, reliability, affordability, and modern designs. As fuel prices increased, customers naturally became more interested in vehicles that consumed less fuel. Manufacturers that anticipated these changes positioned themselves for future success. Others struggled to adapt. Even today, automobile manufacturers are preparing for future changes. Environmental concerns are increasing. Alternative energy sources are becoming more important. Electric vehicles and hydrogen-powered vehicles are already shaping the future of transportation. Successful businesses do not merely react to change. They anticipate change. The power of seeing tomorrow. Many years ago, while some of my contemporaries were buying cars, I was buying land. I believed that land would become increasingly valuable because space would eventually become scarce. Today, many of those predictions have become reality. The land that once appeared ordinary has become a significant asset. Our school facilities eventually became congested because the school grew. Fortunately, I had already acquired additional land nearby and built larger facilities. Vision allowed preparation before the need became urgent. That is one of the greatest advantages of foresight. You solve tomorrow's problems before they arrive. The same principle applies to personal growth, business development, education, investments, and ministry. Those who prepare in advance are rarely caught unprepared. The cost of lacking foresight. Many national problems are simply the result of poor planning. When leaders fail to anticipate future needs, entire societies pay the price. The electricity challenges experienced in many developing nations illustrate this clearly. Growing populations require growing infrastructure. Expanding economies require expanding energy supplies. When planning fails, shortages emerge. The same principle applies to organizations. The same principle applies to businesses. The same principle applies to families. Many crises could have been prevented if someone had simply asked, what will happen 5 years from now? What will happen 10 years from now? Vision allows you to prepare before circumstances force you to react. Ask the right questions. Persistence of vision requires continuous evaluation. You must constantly ask yourself important questions. What are my competitors doing that I am not doing? What trends are developing in my industry? What changes are occurring among my customers? What skills will be valuable tomorrow? What products will be relevant in the future? When I graduated as a medical doctor, people were generally satisfied simply knowing that you were a doctor. Today, many people want specialists. Expectations have changed. The market has evolved. The same thing has happened in education and careers. Years ago, professions such as medicine, law, engineering, and architecture dominated people's aspirations. Today, information technology, communications, management, digital media, and entertainment have become major industries. Fields that were once overlooked now create some of the world's most recognized personalities and wealth creators. The lesson is clear. Markets change. Consumer interests change. Opportunities change. You must keep learning. You must keep observing. You must keep adapting. See beyond today. Bill Gates observed in his book, Business at the Speed of Thought, that the traditional role of the middleman was changing. His observation reflected a broader truth. Technology continually reshapes industries. Many companies that once dominated their markets disappeared because they assumed their success would last forever. Brands that were once household names lost relevance because they stopped innovating. Meanwhile, newer companies emerged and captured market share. History repeatedly teaches the same lesson. Past success does not guarantee future success. You must continuously earn relevance. The people who maximize today, see tomorrow, and prepare for the day after tomorrow often shape the future for everyone else. The story of Bishop Wright. One of the most fascinating stories about vision involves the Wright brothers. A bishop once declared that nearly everything worth discovering had already been discovered and that there would be few major inventions left. A professor respectfully disagreed and suggested that human beings would eventually fly. The bishop dismissed the idea and insisted that only angels were meant to fly. Ironically, that bishop was Bishop Wright. His sons were Orville Wright and Wilbur Wright, the inventors of the aeroplane. Their father was Bishop Wright, but in this case, he was wrong. He simply could not see far enough. The future often belongs to people who dare to imagine possibilities that others dismiss. Diversification creates security. Another important aspect of persistence of vision is diversification. Never depend entirely on one source of income. Never assume one successful product will remain successful forever. Many great companies diversify intelligently. Honda manufactures cars, motorcycles, and power generators. Yamaha produces motorcycles, musical instruments, and marine engines. Many organizations expand into related industries to create additional streams of income. Diversification creates stability. Diversification creates resilience. Diversification creates opportunity. It also protects businesses when one sector experiences difficulties. The importance of cash cows. Every business should have reliable sources of regular income. These are often called cash cows. Cash cows generate consistent revenue. They may not be glamorous, they may not receive public attention, but they produce steady financial returns. Daily income-generating activities help support larger projects and future expansion. A wise entrepreneur values both major opportunities and steady cash flow. Remain refreshingly relevant. Everything that generates wealth eventually experiences wear and tear. Buildings age, equipment ages, systems age, products age. Even successful business models can become outdated. That is why replacement alone is not enough. You need renovation. You need innovation. You need improvement. I once stayed at the Stanley Hotel in Nairobi. It was established in 1902, yet it remains attractive and competitive. Why? Because it has continued to evolve. Furniture is replaced. Facilities are upgraded. Technology is improved. Services are refreshed. Staff members are retrained. The owners understand an important truth. Customers always have options. Businesses that remain relevant survive. Businesses that stop improving decline. Never assume your customers are permanently loyal. Your customer is not your servant. Your customer is not your captive. Every customer has the freedom to choose. And every day, they decide whether your product deserves their loyalty. That reality should inspire continuous improvement. In this episode, we learned that persistence of vision is the ability to see beyond today and prepare for tomorrow. Successful individuals and businesses anticipate change, study trends, ask important questions, diversify their income streams, and continuously improve their products and services. Vision allows you to prepare before opportunities arise and before problems become crises. The future belongs to those who can see it, prepare for it, and adapt to it. Thank you for watching this episode from Creating Wealth by Dr. Charles Apoki. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember to check the links in the description if you'd like to get a copy of the e-book, hard copy, or soft copy of the book. Join me again in the next episode as we continue exploring practical principles of wealth creation, business development, and purposeful living. God bless you.